Okay, the final landing pose, it's like this. Uh, the relaxing pose, I just made it, which is something like this. Okay. So from here, just observe. Okay, to here, we made it like this. So now today, like up to this, we will be doing, like we'll be adding in betweens. So let's get back to, from frame or pose one. So this is our pose one. Okay, all the main keyframes are done, main key poses are done. Next step is to add in betweens. What are in betweens? The frames or the poses which comes between the main keyframes. Those are in betweens. Okay. So our first pose,
Yes.
so our middle pose. Okay, means the second pose. Pose one, pose two, pose one. Okay, pose one, the pose two. In the pose two, I think it's okay. So now, does we really need 20 frames? This is what we need to think of. 20 frames is 24 frames is almost like 1 second. So up to 20 frames. So what I'll do, I'll just bring out this, squeeze out this. I'll keep up to frame 0 to 20. So let's check like this. Okay, from frame one automatic, like all of a sudden, which is going like this. So what I do, I select this. Okay. So from frame 1 to 5, I give a set key. Okay. So we have to show something like a breathing. Okay. Little bit. Okay. Little movement. Okay. It's like, so it's like a little bit of anticipation I'm adding. So already character is here. We'll go back and we'll start getting into action. Okay. So I'm just selecting this. I can even move this thing to frame number 10. Hold shift and you can just drag to 10. Simple, all the keys can be dragged back. It's like this. See? Okay, now at 10, if you see, these hands are static. Little bit, let it go. So make sure there is at least a bit of movement over here. So now frame number, means pose number 1 to 20, it's done. Then what I'll do, I'll keep it for 20 to the next pose, 20 to 40. Okay, the next pose is here, 20 to 40. Now we can see there are, I think there's a breakdown here. This is a 40. Okay, what I'll do, I select this. Now with middle click and drag up to 25. There's a key. Okay, I would like to bend a little. Okay, so from here to here, so from 20, let's see, at frame 30, we have to work on this. Okay, for time being, the flow, I would like to keep it in the bottom. Means I'll turn it off. At frame 30, this one, let's say, how does it look? Okay, frame 30 is like this. Just work on the pose like this. Then I'll be selecting this. Okay, that's fine. Just check from 25 to 30. It's okay, right?
Yes.
So there are no breakdowns. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll check in 35. This one, it's like this. Set key. Set key. Now the body. Actually, he is standing on this particular leg. So now 25, 30. Select this. He should be moved here. This guy should be moved like this. So when I change, select any controller, and when I change, immediately I press S, set key, okay? So that I'll not be missing any of the keys, okay? So, and another thing, in betweens, you don't have to select this entire controller and key. It's not required because I'm gonna key only the selected one, only the hand controller or something like that. Okay, so only those controllers are enough. So the jump has to be instant. Okay. So from here, so now if you see, if I select this, so 25 is here, 20, 25. So what I can do, holding shift, I can drag and select this up to here. Then I can there are two arrow marks, one this arrow, one this arrow. I can scale down the keys so that it's a quick movement. Okay. So it's fast now. We are increasing timings also. So I select this. I think it's okay. So he's taking a push. So from 20, he's taking a push and he jumps. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'll just move from here now. From this post to this post. So it's already here 35 and here it is 60. So 35 to 60, it's almost 25 frames. So 1 second. Does it take 1 second to float? No, right?
No.
So what I do, this is the final key. I select this, I'm selecting this. This one with middle click from 35 to 45 or 50, just 15 frames. Okay, now in between, now observe from here to here. Let us change the hand part. So most of the time hand is the only thing which does change, means a lot of breakdowns happens for that. So this we need to work it out. Set key. So what we have to do mainly, like we have to act. So we have to enact actually, like before. It doesn't mean that we have to do a black backflip. So just if you are doing how we will do. So just check your hand movement. Just do that anticipation. So then we'll understand. So there's a saying: if you want to be an animator, you have to be an actor first. You should act. Okay, all the scene. Then only we'll get to know how does this work. Okay, so this hand part also. So from okay, see hand breakdown is not there. Now we did that properly. Okay, now we observe hand is rotating here. Just one rotation. I select this controller. Ouch. There's a multiple time rotation with that. Okay, this rotation I'll see. 1581, 98. I'll come here. Wow. I'll just give 100. I'll give 81. 15. Minus 15. Okay, see. It's minus 98. Okay. It should be minus 80 or 90. Okay. So it's not, there's no twist now. Okay. So these are the things which we have to notice. So now this hand is also, there is a twist. 1, 81. 111. Okay. So sometimes, this kind of twist will be happening. So we need to work on the graph. So that's the next step I'll show you later. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now the hand part is almost done. From here to here. It's like this, from here to here. Okay, now next, if you see from here to this pose. Okay, let me work on this like other poses also. I think it's okay. This one, it's here. Okay, it's like follow through, we have to create follow through animation also. So I'm just checking here from here to here. Is there any? Yeah. Hand rotation is happening for the left hand. So 52 to 89, 342. Minus, plus, minus. Just check the rotation value. Plus, minus. Minus. Okay. Yeah, not a problem. The twist is gone. Okay. Meanwhile, you can just work on the finger part also. Or else you can keep this kind of small work at the end. Okay, it's done. So next is fine. So from next is the again, the keyframe from here to, okay, see, from here to here. So from 50 to 70. So in between, there is some pose at 65. In between, one pose is there. 50, it's here. $52, $65. Again, hand rotation. Okay, see how it is acting, hand part. So this is completely body dynamics. Okay, you have to be really familiar with the poses. What are the different, like when you create one poses, what are the breakdowns can happen? By looking at that, by analyzing, we have to do. I'm just checking in most of the angles, okay, to make sure, the pose is fine. Okay, then. Okay, see, it's curvy. Okay. So then I select this. So at 65, whatever pose is there, see, from 50 to 65, it should be faster. So I shift click this. I just make it 50 to, somewhere around 58. So that, okay, there's a hand twist is happening. Let's do that. Okay, I'll see how does the rotation part here is. Minus plus minus. See, rotation x is a negative value. This is positive. Y is positive. Z is negative. Okay. So these are the things which you have to see. So now, how hand is rotating? So seems I think one rotation or multiple rotations are happening. So what I do, I just select this. So I want the same key here, middle click, drag and drop at 58 and I key. Simple. Now I select this and I'm going to lift it.